Hi, my dear friends. Okay, this is a retake. I promise this will not be as long as last night's. My voice is no better than it was last night. I am doing this because there was incredible craziness as far as the camera, or as my phone was concerned, and as far as the, excuse me, my voice, number one. Number two, I don't know what was going on, but I didn't like the video. The voice was off from the picture. I could hear myself coloring, yet the voice was off. So I am hoping that this is going to be better. And what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and try to put you in the holder, and then I will switch you around. But actually I need to switch you now and then get you in the holder. And of course you're see me, which I really don't want you to see me, but it is what it is. But at least this is a smoother way of doing it than last night. Last night, I don't know what was going on. Okay, I'm going to pick you up a little bit. So hopefully you'll get a better view. You seem to be cockeyed. I want this to come up. I'm trying to work with my tripod. Tripod's a little bit on the different side, and push you back here just a tad bit. All right, I still see that you can see this, which is the most important thing, which I'm going to go down like that. I don't need necessarily for you to see my shirt. Of course, you're being dizzy, but totally dizzy. Right, there we go. So again, let me get you kind of centered, or as far as what I can see that you're centered without you falling. Again, this is just, I'm getting very frustrated. I want more people to watch me, yet I don't want you to be flipping dizzy. And that was the other thing. Last night, I think I said the wrong word, a really not so nice word, and I don't want any of that. I think that's ridiculous. I was very mad at myself last night about that video. And a couple of you did see it, but I'm hoping that this video you guys will watch and you will see it even better. And okay, hopefully that's more centered. I am going to look at a Joanna Basford book. I love Joanna Basford, and I've seen a gazillion people work in her books. She has a bunch of books. They're beautiful. I would love to do a review of all of them. However, I am not that great of a colorist, and I think if I'm going to do a review, I need to do a review right when it comes off the press. And I would do that. But right now, what I am doing in the as the title, as you can see that, I am just a color person. I just like to color. It just happens to be something that relaxes me, and I want the relaxation part of coloring. I am not a meticulous person when it comes to coloring, and you'll see that. You will see that. As you can see, a little bit of color here and here and here. These are things that I've done on my cover. The cover did not come this way, so I did do that. Just chilling and doing my coloring. Like I said, I'm not a professional. This, if someone, well, I don't want to name names yet. I do want to ask them if I can use their names and whatnot. By the way, this little thing here, this beautiful baby, his name is Monkey Boo. I definitely ask you to check him out, Pete and Monkey Boo. They have a great YouTube site. All right, so let's get into what I call just coloring. Again, okay, here's one thing I want to say. Am I getting money for this? No, she's not paying, and she doesn't pay any one of us, not at all. However, has it been, has a person received something from her to either review or to color in their techniques and their ways? Yes, that is. But is that a payment of money? No, but it is surely a sense of gratitude because she's an amazing, beautiful person. I don't know of anyone on the YouTube, when you see Joanna Basford, you see all the professional coloring. I'm showing you today just coloring, just me doing it and just enjoying. And I don't think she has that type of following. So I'm hoping I'm opening this up to many people as I can. My previous video, again, I said this is a very expensive coloring book. It's not a very expensive coloring book. That was another reason why I wanted to totally and get rid of the video. This cost me, it says US $16.95, but I bet you I did not pay $16.95. I probably bought this at Target and probably paid maybe a couple dollars cheaper. I don't have my receipt to show you or to even look at it, but I would say that would be what I paid for. I'm going to go back to the page that I was working on last night with all of you when the sound went off. And I'm just going to do one leaf. I'm not going to do a lot, just do one leaf. I'm just letting you know how I color. I do some of the things that the professionals do, and that is I put a page right behind what I'm coloring so that this ink does not go on this page. This is a relatively more expensive coloring book, so I want to be able to color all my pages. If I were to have nothing here, some of the ink doesn't dry sometimes in coloring books, and so then it goes on to the next page, and then I ruin my picture here. So that is the reason why I do this. Another reason why I do this is if I were to decide to use some sort of marker and it were to go through the paper, and I would decide I didn't want to color this, then this would take the excess marker and then this page would not be ruined. And if I were to do a marker, I probably would have a couple pages so it could go through that. But I am using just pencils. I've picked out just a little palette of pencils. I try to keep all of my paintings like a certain amount of colors. I try not to go hog wild with colors. I do that. As far as my technique of coloring, you will see that my technique of coloring is nowhere near where the professionals are. Again, I'm sorry. My voice last night was bad. My voice today is just as bad. But I just wanted to do this real quick. So today I probably will do, actually I think what I'll do, because I did this earlier, this is a little flower, which I made purple. And I'm going to take my little purples out, purple and blue out, my 3 colors. And I do believe I have a yellow in there. So I have 4 colors in this particular one, I believe. I don't know. I'll recreate it as I do it right now. So for the outside, these outside ones here, these outside petals, I decided, because this is a flower, I thought of an African violet, or I guess African violet, but it's not an African violet. So I'm going to use purple. I'm going to use a circular motion. That's the other thing. I didn't really talk too much last night about how I do what I do, but I use a circular motion, and I just nicely, calmly color. No craziness. I don't, like the professionals out there, and like I said last night, nothing against them. I love them. They're amazing. I don't have the technique. I don't have the ability I do have the ability. That was stupid. I just don't, how do I want to say it? I want to just color. I don't want it to be that professional look. Oh, poo. Did you see what I just did? That's poopy. And I don't have an eraser here. Poop. I'll just have to deal with that little mark there, and I will deal with it. Again, that's just me, guys. You see what I mean? Poop happens. So you deal with the poop when it happens. So I'm going to do this final leaf with circular motions all the way around the leaf, around and around and around, just like that. This is very, very relaxing. I don't mean to make this like not relaxing. It's very relaxing. It truly is. So the inside here, these inside little leaves, I'm going to make a blue-ish periwinkle blue. By the way, these are Staedtler. These are not like exceptional Staedtlers. There's a lot of different types of pencils that you can get that are really nice, very professional. And if, like I said in the other one, if you want me to do just a video on pencils, I can do that. I won't be able to tell you how to professionally use them, but I do have professional pencils. So I'm going to do the blue in here like this. Just a light blue. I'm lightly doing it. I'm lightly doing it. And I probably will go over this a little bit very lightly. Zero pressure, guys. Zero pressure. Same thing over here. Zero pressure. Just lightly going over it, making sure that all the white places are taken care of. Now I have that pretty blue, periwinkle, yeah, right. Periwinkle. I can't even speak. I'm done. I'm just done. Anyway, periwinkle blue, which is so pretty. I do believe I've gotten most of the white out of it. I might go over this one with this purple just to make sure I get all the white out of it. Over again. Same thing here. Make sure I have all the white out of it. No white showing. Again, not professional, as you can see. All right, so now I have these leaves down here. I would say they're leaves, or I would say they're part of maybe, actually what I'm going to say is they are leaves. I'm going to leave them be, and I'm going to just do my flower, which is, I would say here, I'm assuming that's a petal, and this is petal here. And I'm going to assume that is not a petal, although what did I do? All right, so before I came on, I kind of practiced. Well, here's what I was assuming was the same thing. This one here. Can you see this? So I kind of changed it up a little bit, but that's what I was recalling. So, but I also see that the bottom part here seems very different. It doesn't look like a leaf, it looks like petals. So it looks like petals all the way around in this picture. But in this one, if I were to look at it, I'm just wondering if, like, see, this one all looks like petals. And this one looks like there's some leaves here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to color these things, and I'm going to color the middle part here, and that's all I'm going to do. I am going to make this middle part, this little part here, I'm going to make it yellow. I just feel the need to make it yellow, and I'm not sure why. And then I think because I have the blue here, I'm going to make this part purple, that purple that I used. So I'm going to do that with the circular motion as well. And now like that. Now in here, I don't know if you see it, there are like little inky things that she's done. She's done inky things. So what I normally do when I have little inky things is I go in with maybe a darker color, or I go in with a different color and maybe highlight those little inky things that she has. Like it's like almost like an arrow-ish. So I'm going to go in here and do that. And I hope you're not seeing my face. I don't want you to see me actually at all. So that's what I do. So in the end, that was what I do. You can do lots of different shadings. You can do lots of different things, like down here. If you want to take this purple pencil that I have, you might want to just shade it down here. You might want more shading down there. Or you might want to just shade around here just to make it a little bit darker, a little bit come out, make that blue come out. Like I said, this is yours. And I need to find out who the YouTuber is that says, you are the boss of your book. Oh, you're shaking, sorry. You are the boss of your book, and remember that. You're the boss of your creations. You're the boss of your crafts. And what you want to do, you do. Don't be ashamed to publish things like this. This is you. Many people can come to you and say, oh, I feel comfortable now doing this. I would never get a Joanna Basford book because I can't compete or whatever. But now that I see that you're just a normal colorist, I think I can do this. So, so yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to do this. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you guys. And as always, I've got to take you out. And guys, I really do want to get a camera. I do, guys, because this is so uncomfortable. Hi, to do. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove you there. You're looking at my crafting, lots of my coloring books, by the way. And now I'm going to show you like what it looks like. This is what I just did, this little section here. So anyway, it's 14 minutes. I love you. I'm going to call this quits. Have a great one. As always, love everybody and don't fight. Peace.